Yo, what's up, y'all? Harcoast here with the Music Making Sense podcast, where it's all about music marketing, branding, and how to have success, real success, as an independent artist. And every single week, I come to you with all kinds of great content right here on YouTube. But every Wednesday, we do this damn thing called What the Fuck Wednesday, where I play a lot of great music from independent artists like you all across the planet of all genres. We check out the music, me and you and everybody as well too who tunes into the chat, and critique their music, let them know what we think, and then I dive into the marketing side and give a lot of great tips and tricks for the marketing as well too. So, there we go. I was looking at the wrong page. Anyway, so without further ado, let's go ahead and get the fuck into it. Alright, got everything up over here. Everything's going good. Hope everybody's been doing great this week. If you haven't already checked out the most recent content that I posted this week, I posted 2 different videos so far this week, okay? So I posted about a 33-minute long video titled, what the fuck is my title again? Hold on. There we go. So I posted a 33-minute long, full podcast episode right here, the 3-step formula to build a music career in 2025. It's very eye-catching description right there, or title right there. And then I also posted today a video right here called Live Streams, Grow Your Fan Base 2025 Strategy. If you guys have not checked out those already, make sure you go check those out. And of course, if you haven't checked it already, check out this video right here that I just posted over the weekend that's titled How This Indie Artist Sold Out His Album in 48 Hours Using Smart Marketing. It mainly is a video that an artist who I worked for recently called Lindor, he created a video for me as a big appreciation. He wanted to tell everybody how working with me was great, how he enjoyed it, and how he's going to be working with me in the future as well too, on another project. We actually just got off of a call with me and him and a couple of people on his team to strategize how to do his next project, his next big project, and so we're gonna be working on putting that together. But anyway, this video right here, from zero to sold out, it is I got a little bit of stuff on there, saying, hey, you want to get your music marketing on point, you need to hit me up. But don't take my word for it. Go check out what Lindor said. And Lindor just says, and you could tell it's 100% off the cuff. He says exactly what he wanted to say. I didn't ask him to do it. He told me, he said, hey, man, I want to create a video for you. And I said, well, fuck, I'd appreciate that, dude. So he did. I put my little stuff on the beginning and the end, and then, boom, he took over the bulk of it. So, again, a big appreciation for Lindor on that one. If you haven't checked it out, go check it out, especially if you've never worked with me before. If you've never worked with me, we'll help you with your marketing. If you've never even sat down on a free one-on-one consultation call with me. I give initial free consultation calls. So your first one or whatever, when we start working together, to kind of get to know you, and you guys, we can sit and talk about all of your ideas, things you've tried before, things you want to try, and I can help you put together a good strategy right there. And then if you want me to help you implement it, we can work on that. And if not, okay, well, you know what? I was glad to help you out while I could, right? So I'm not going to be doing free initial calls forever, though. I'll let you know about that because, I'm starting to build more and more artists that I'm working with, and I even have a couple of podcasts and stuff like that as well, too, that I'm working with, and so my time is getting shorter and shorter. So the amount of time that I devote to free things, such as free calls with people, is going to be getting shorter and shorter. And less. So I'll probably end up starting to charge for those calls, or be part of a package or something like that. But until then, you can always check out stuff right here on What the Fuck Wednesday live stream, where you guys can submit your music and basically have a one-on-one call with me, kind of, where you go back and forth with me in the chat, and there's that. And then I also got my regular videos. What's up, Laura? Laura is the star of my latest video, the 3-step formula on how to build a music career. She was a big inspiration for that video. Now, I didn't make the video all about her, and I didn't make the video for her, per se, right? I was inspired to make this video based off of her and her antics. So for those of y'all who don't know who Laura is, she's in the chat right now on the live stream. If you're watching on the replay, you know, that's your business and stuff like that. But she is a super fan of an artist known as Easy Mill, and she loves everything about his music. She knows everything about it, all of his life story, all that fun stuff, right? She's one of them super fans that's always listening to his music, always wanting you to listen to his music, and just trying to share his music with everyone that she knows. And while I personally don't like Easy Mill, I do like and appreciate her motivation to try to spread Easy Mill's music around. And I also saw it as a good inspiration for me to break down exactly like why having not just one person like Laura in your fan base, but as many people as possible like Laura in your fan base is key for you to actually grow. Because you know, Laura is the type of person that will buy all the merch, that will show up to all the live streams, that will come to the show if you're around her area, who will share the music again with everybody, which creates more fans. A super fan is somebody who, once you have spent the time and possibly a little bit of advertising money to get their attention and acquire them, and then you nurture them from a stranger to actually becoming a super fan where they love everything about you, they will start being an arm of your marketing for you. You don't have to pay them. You just got to show them appreciation. You got to continue to engage with them and entertain them the way that you always have. And they will start going and sharing your music with everybody. And anyway, I broke that down in detail in the 3-step formula. I talked a little bit about what makes Laura a Laura, but I basically went into like how you can actually attract and gain super fans such as Laura. So that's why it's a 3-step formula, because there's only really 3 main steps that you got to do in order to get that. So, and yeah, so sweet. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, all right, let me check my stuff. All right, so I need to go ahead and start playing some music. So every single week I like to start out every episode with a song from last week that really stood out to me. And last week was a little bit of a lighter show. I think we only did like 2 hours, if I remember right. No one is in here yet, Harkos. Yeah, I know no one's in here yet, but guess what? I keep it going anyway, because when people watch on the replay, I'm not just going to sit here and bore them to death. I'm going to get the show started. So people will come in here when they come in here. There is a couple other live streams going on right now that a lot of people who come by my live stream also frequent those. So yeah, I'm just going to still put on a great show. Anyway, I like to start off every single episode with a song that really stood out from last week. And last week, like I said, was a little bit lighter of a week when it came to music, which this one might be as well too. We'll see how it goes. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and play it right here, right now. This is actually a song and music video right here from Emanuel Brown and MOZAIA with their song right here called War. Let's go and check it out.
Armed to the bone, there's a war within our walls. like I found my way to be addressing you. All these misdirections, crazy turns you through. Not me, it's you, not in the mood. Say I'm never present, don't cater to you. Maybe I'm tweaking, had my love, now I'm bleeding. Drunken love, need to sober up. Toxic traits, all I see in us. This jaded love, lots of trust. Maybe we find a way. If not, sign a truce today. A truce for this love we hate. You say I'm so demanding. Pulling down your walls is such a challenge. I'm looking at a canvas. This world how much of us do we believe in? How can we heal each other while we're bleeding? Our intentions, they no longer match our feelings. We started a war we never needed. How much of us do we believe in? How can we heal each other while we're bleeding? Our intentions, they no longer match our feelings. We started a war we never needed.
If you believe in us, yo. But you know I kept it. Don't know if I'm getting through, but maybe. What are we gonna do? Hope we can stop this war.
Because I couldn't put the stuff in the washer because you stuck stuff in the dryer. Or, you know what I'm saying. All right. That right there was E. Brown and MOZAIA with a song right there called War. Great fucking song. I really, really like MOZAIA singing on that shit. It really fucking did great. And as Kahuna always says, E. Brown was on his Neo shit. I think that's how he says it. Either Neo or Chris Brown. One of the two. Either way, it was definitely a fucking dope song right there. Absolutely. You said, it's kind of like the New York Fry style. What you're talking about is that Easy Meal song on last Friday. Kind of. I mean, it was definitely different than what I had heard. And that's why I was like, that's like totally different than I've ever heard of anything else from him. So, I still don't like the hyper animation that he has. What's up, Monk? What's up, Kalvonix? How's it going? I got your submissions as well, too. Sorry about that. Got a message back from somebody. So, I got your submission in here as well, too, Kalvonix. You actually sent me two, if I look. Yeah, you sent me two. Is it the same one? No, it's two different ones. So I'll have to get at those. Ugh, how's everything been going, Monk, Kalvonix? How's everybody doing? I really like that song right there. What'd y'all think about it? I like it. I like the music video for it too. It was like really simple, and like I like how it was like out of focus, like intentionally out of focus for most of it. It just like like right there, like it has like a. It made it look like the old school R&B videos. You know what I'm saying? Just devoured a grilled cheese. Only one grilled cheese? That's what's up, man. Did you do something fancy with a grilled cheese? Like use like 3 or 4 different types of cheese? How'd you do your grilled cheese? Did you do it on one of the George Foreman like panini presses, or did you do it in like the skillet with the butter and shit? You know what I'm saying? I think doing it on the skillet. Well, actually, you can do it in the panini press with the butter as well too. But something about doing it in the skillet where like the butter absorbs into all of it, it just like adds an extra fucking kick. Yeah, skillet with butter. Oh yeah. Did you at least use real cheese? You didn't use that fucking fake Kraft bullshit. I don't even know if they sell that in Canada. They sell it all at the ass here. You didn't use Velveeta or nothing, right? You used like a real cheese. Yes, Kalvonix. That is Laura in the chat right there. Laura, that's hilarious the way you said that. That's hilarious. But, yeah, no, I like this fucking video, the way they have it laid out and stuff like that. And it's not nothing that would be super difficult for most people to do. You just got to have decent lighting, right? Especially since most of it is like a darker element and stuff. But I mean, honestly, this is stuff you probably couldn't do this with a cell phone, no lie. Like, I like doing a lot of stuff with cell phones because, you know, you're already paying for a cell phone and it shoots in good quality. However, in dark, it doesn't do as good. So like with this right here, it wouldn't do as good. You need a DSLR camera. But if you don't already have one, or you don't know somebody who has one you can borrow, you can just go to a pawn shop, get a couple $100 one or something like that. You just got to be able to adjust the lighting. What's that shit called? The ISO. So, just hanging out, Monk. All good, man. All good. Appreciate you coming by and everything as well. Hey, Monk, you know any Australian artists that you want to send by over here, man? I know it's like fucking 3. Well, no, it's in the afternoon over there. So, yeah. If you know any Australian artists, man, send them by. Yeah, the famous Laura. Yeah, exactly. Kalvonix is Filipino as well, too. And he has a disability just like Easy Mill does. Well, kind of like Easy Mill. Easy Mill is more of a mental disability, right? But yeah, lots of underground, man. Yeah, send them by, man. Send them by, dude. I work with people all over the planet, bro. And obviously, if they make music in English, it's a lot better for me easier for me to help them. But you know, Australian is English as well too, so kind of. But yeah, man, send them by and stuff like that, dude. I'll be happy to chat with them, check out their music, and do what I do. You know what I'm saying? But is better if it's fresher stuff. I mean, if it's their you know, newer stuff's fine and stuff like that. That way, I can go and check out their socials and stuff like that as well too, man. But yeah. If you want to send them on over here, let them know and all that kind of stuff, man. It'd be good to have them over. So, but anyway, up next, speaking of super fans, let's go ahead and check out Kalvonix. Let's see if Laura likes this Filipino more than she likes the other one, who is way too animated for my taste. This is Kalvonix right here with a song called Ego, featuring CassCity. Okay. Right here, let's go ahead and check it out. Laura, make sure you follow, subscribe, and be a super fan for him.
You tell me to go, babe, you know I'ma go, yeah.
Kalvonix, sweetie, you killing it.
The beat, no joke, so I know I gotta go so tough. She tell me gotta kill this shit, baby. Don't tempt me, you know me well, baby. Only operate from places of love, but the mindset is kill everything, so use the music to reflect on many things, so all the moments that I doubted myself, come a long way from those days, babe. Now I'm checking my ego. Rapping been the sacrifice, my way to move the needle. Use it for my self-reflection, calling out the people that did me wrong. I put them in a song, where my feelings on you. Vibe to it, I take you for a ride, and y'all go sing along. The power of the music, that's why I just love to do this. Make me call out all the bullshit and call you what if you're stupid. Did me wrong. I put you in a song, error problems out, and then go sing along. I'm sorry.
Watch that ego, boy.
I'm so sorry, baby.
Watch that ego, boy.
I gotta watch my ego, cause it could be so evil. I put my life down on paper and then record it for people to hear. But the stories I'm telling, including some people that's near, dear to my heart, I got the power to tear them apart. All for the sake of the art, all for the needs of myself. Healing from personal scars, is it worth it? Only wanted to make music for a purpose, but the healing and the pain come with curses, so I'm nervous, yeah. Feeling like Beyonce, I'm cursed because my
Ego.
fighting myself all day with this music shit, my
Ego.
she plays with me, I'm chasing the feeling right with my cause I know I'm dope, boy, my ego saying
Ego, boy.
encourage me, nervous the creativity.
Ego, boy.
She hype me up cause I'm a fragility.
Ego, boy.
An introverted boy with disabilities is killing me, but I do this music shit just to heal me and feed my ego.
All right. That right there was Ego featuring CassCity right there by Kalvonix. And you know what, man? I never said this before about your music. I'm glad to say it now. wasn't really feeling this track as much. I think it was the beat. The beat, it sounded too chaotic to me. It didn't really have like a flow to it personally. Your lyrics were on point. I like your lyrics, but the beat, it just wasn't hitting for me. I don't know what it is, man. I think it was just like mainly the beat overall. But I like the concept and the lyrics. Those are on point. I like that. Just the beat sonically just was not hitting for me. Just not. I don't know. Cool music video though. I can tell you used CapCut to edit it, which is cool. Pretty solid, man. CapCut's got a lot of good tools, man. You know, that's one thing, like, you know, if they take away TikTok and stuff like that here in the United States, okay, fine, whatever. But I really hope that they at least keep CapCut, because it's a really good program, you know, to use, and it helps a lot of independent artists and a lot of independent creators be able to create content for basically free. It's a really good tool. So, but yeah, man, like I said, the beat really fucked that track up for me, man, but I like it overall. That's fair, man. It's a different vibe. Yeah, it is, man. It was like a backwards beat, but it sounded like really chaotic. It didn't really have like a flow to it for me for some reason. So, but yeah, man, like I said, that's like the first time I've ever said that about your shit. So that's not a bad thing. But Monk, you're like, yeah, that's fair. There's one I'll send a link for, but unfortunately, I don't know what happened to the guy. He did like 4 or so songs, and then just one day he vanished. That happens a lot, man. That happens a lot. That's one of the bad things about the indie artist grind, is that a lot of people are not built for it. They may be super talented, but they are not built for the grind. I mean, Kalvonix knows. He's been in the game for like fucking 8 or 10 years or something like that, you said? I mean, it's a grind, you know. You gotta just keep it on. And some people will do like a few videos, some people do a couple years and then bounce, you know. It tickles my horror ear. Yeah, I could see that. It definitely does. I can see that. Tell people who speak in other languages videos to make sure they have YouTube shorts, subtitles. Yeah, definitely. If you speak other language, have some subtitles in there for English as well too. That definitely helps. But what I was saying with that is like me helping people market. Like if I can listen to the lyrics of the song, it helps me, and it also helps me, like, their audience is going to be mainly English speaking, at least as a second language. And so when it comes with the marketing, I'm, you know, all the descriptions and everything like that, everything's all in English. I have never tried to deal with translating descriptions over to another language, nothing like that. Like that, I wouldn't even try to do that. I'd be like, hey, I can't help you, I'm sorry. Like, I would use Google Translate, and Google Translate's not the best. So I would not want to do that, because I'd end up fucking some shit up, and it wouldn't be great. So, like, if they wanted me to run some ads for them or something like that, and they were able to translate headlines and stuff like that for me, and they just want me to set it up and all that, okay, that's fine. But like running like a full marketing campaign, I wouldn't be able to help them out with that. If like they mainly, like, I'm talking about like people who like only speak in another language in their music, and their audience speaks that language too and stuff, you know. I'm not talking about like fucking Easy Mill or somebody like that who does both. But yeah, so Kalvonix, you actually dropped 2 different tracks on here, and since we don't have a lot of people in the show tonight, I will go ahead and play the second one here for you. This is Fine Now, Thank You. This is an old song. Okay. This is a song excuse me. Song right here called I'm Fine Now, Thank You, from Kalvonix. Let's go ahead and check this one out real quick. Let me see if maybe it tickles my ear a little bit better. Alright, let's go and check it out.
to shine. Cause when I get a text from you, ay, make me feel like I have everything I want from love. Yeah, love is so complex. I am done with loneliness and all that dumb shit. I said one day I'll be fine. I guess that day has come, and to all those hating, all y'all can fuck right off. I just want to sing and vibe with you, baby. I think I'm in love with you. So I know you like it when I come go like this. See you swaying, baby, when I flow like this. I know you like the tattoos on my skin. Like it when I'm rapping so quick, I'm killing it. Moonshine, got the moonlight, and you're too fine. Sublime, divine, baby, you my Valentine. Even when it's not Valentine's Day. Swinging to the beat, you fucking fine, babe. Swinging in a hammock as we lay. And all my problems diminish, feeling really limitless. Make me wanna come and spit love songs, make a hit. You legit, come and kick, we vibing. Like 50, get rich at that trying. Lying in my bed, and baby, we wildin'. Now turn the shit up, cause baby, we flying.
I like that one. That one hits my ears a little bit better right there with the beat, man. That was pretty tough. That was probably like all those people that can fuck right off. That was awesome. Monk's in here as well too. You were trying to win a race on this car game, but the car you're forced to use is crap, and that's an understatement. Oh wow. Well, that's awesome. Gotta love that. What game is it? I haven't played any games in quite a while. Wrong button. All right. Forza Motorsport 8, huh? Damn, they're on number 8 with that thing. They've been making those things for forever, man. For forever. So check out Kalvonix here. Hey, Kalvonix, did you notice that these are showing up in your regular videos, not in your shorts? These right here. I'm wondering if your channel is not authorized for the 3-minute shorts yet. 1990 Mazda MX-5. Oh, wow. Yeah, that is horrible. You can just send something in the chat if you want, Monk. You don't have to go through all this stuff. What is your favorite song of mine so far? What is my favorite song? Hips Don't Lie was a good one. That was a really good one. For the Kill was a good one as well too. Wasn't there another one before that though? Oh, Over. Over is a really, really good one, man. I know it's technically featuring Amy Chella as well too. But yeah, over's a good one, man. I like the content of that one, man. But as far as your solo stuff and stuff like that, well, because all these ones that I like were like collabs. Interesting. This 80s baby one was pretty cool. I like the video for it as well too. That was a pretty cool one. Oh, bedroom. That's a good one from you solo. That one. I like the fucking hook on that one. Okay. Okay, cool. No problem, Monk. But yeah, that's bedroom. I really like the hook on that one. That's a good one for you solo. 80s baby is a solid one as well too. But as far as like overall, it would have to be Eat Over, I would think. Over is like my favorite overall so far from you, Kalvonix. Okay, say more solo shit. Yeah, well, I mean, like, you have had, yeah, like, you haven't had a whole lot of not solo stuff here. Like, you got Count Me Out right here, and then you got this one right here featuring your cousin, and then this one with Hips Don't Lie. You've done a lot of collabs lately, you know what I'm saying? Like, even that one is featuring somebody and stuff. You haven't done a whole lot of solo stuff here lately, except for that Ego one we just listened to. But, yeah, Bedroom is one of my favorite ones of you solo so far, man. Yeah, it definitely is a good one, man. I like the hook on it. I like the whole vibe of it. It's dope. But yeah, you got a lot of collaborations with other artists, which isn't the worst thing. It's just like that's most of what you've been sending me, which it is a decent amount of like your most recent content or your catalog, I mean. So there's that. But all right. Up next, let's go ahead and check out some of these links right here from Monk. Copy link. See who he's got up in here right now. Blue Rose, I think so. Like the one that you actually did. The Kid Emcee, huh? Right, all right. Let's go ahead and check him out. Harko, she sent me a message. Don't see any messages from you. Oh, there we go. What is this, Laura? Hold on. Did we do this one? What do you mean, did we do this one? I never saw that one before. Anyway, let's go ahead and check out this song right here where I'm trying to figure out what that is, Laura. Got a song right here from Monk. This is The Kid, Raising the Bar. Let's check it out.
talking and they're rhyming a beat, but how in the hell could they be saying they're rappers to keep it in time when they're trying to speak? That's why I'm raising the bar. Fuck the sky, I'm aim for the stars. Take it to Mars and escape to a place where the fakes and the hate can remain in the past. See, I ride on a higher level. I'm not gonna lie, my mind is mental. I try to settle, but if I win a rhyme, I steam from the sides just like a kettle. I'd fight to be winning this game, thinking everybody is just spitting it the same, not bringing any change. They're all living for the fame. Don't think a little Wayne is a little bit to blame. All those that are living in the past, hanging in the hoops and the wishing it will last. They'll be hating on these flows, get all cynical and laugh. When we say that I'm a joker, cause I'm bringing it so fast. Yo, it's called progression. Every other genre in music has it. Rap when it used to be some move on addicts, so we'll never discover or improve our habits. I see an opportunity and choose to grab it. That's why I'm bringing this sound. You can hate on my life, you can take a knife, and I'm way too high to be bringing me down. See, I don't flow for the dough with the fame when I say that I'm Makin all the girls. Nah, I flow so I grow to be known as the greatest rapper in the world. That's why I'm raising the bar, and all these fakers can laugh, but I'ma aim for the stars and take you straight up to Mars. Feed you with tastes and class. See, all these places will pass, but leave we're free like we should be and leave that hate in the past. That's why I'm raising the bar, and all these fakers can laugh, but I'ma aim for the stars and take you straight up to Mars. Feed you with tastes and class. See, all these places will pass, but leave we're free like we should be and leave that hate in the past. Now I'm making news and these haters boo, but I don't give a fuck cause I paid my dues, and I never given up on my stay to do what I was made to do, and that's take you through to a greater view that you deserve. It's not like I'm trying to move the earth, it's just when I'm rhyming and I choose these words, something in my mind infuses first, like it's meant to be. I'm just yet to see, wait a little moment then they're sent to me, no way that they be known that they're capable of flowing and it sets me free. So come along for the ride. There's no time to hang on to your pride. Let the song be your guide from the wrong to the right. And then ask me to stop, couldn't stop if I tried. Nah, I love it, I'm obsessed. Nothing but the best when discovering the text. That always has a message, never running out of depth. With so many older selling is the money and the sex. And the sounding cheap, but I doubt they know. And it's about the beat, yo, it's about the flow. But around they go as they count their dough. Now that I'm around, well, it's bound to show. They spit in their bars like Nicki Minaj. They live for the fame and they live for the cars. But the shit's all the same, they all think they're alive. But I think that it's lame, but I sit here and laugh. Half them all of this talking crap. But last time here and ain't falling back. If you ask what it's for, well, it's all for rap. And it's dance on the floor, I bring the chorus back. That's why I'm raising the bar, and all these fakers can laugh, but I'ma aim for the stars and take you straight up to Mars. Feed you with tastes and class. See, all these places will pass, but leave we're free like we should be and leave that hate in the past. That's why I'm raising the bar, and all these fakers can laugh, but I'ma aim for the stars and take you straight up to Mars. Feed you with tastes and class. See, all these places will pass, but leave we're free like we should be and leave.
This does kind of look like a young me. What are you trying to say, Kahuna? All of us white people look alike. White skinny kids. That was dope, man. Did you say he just kind of vanished? Damn, yeah, that was 8 years ago was his last thing. Looks like he was doing stuff for a while. Like, that's 11 years ago. I mean, hopefully, you know, nothing negative happened to him. But it looks like he was going hard for about 3 years and then just kind of boop. Interesting. You sure he didn't like rebrand or something like that? I don't know, man. He was going crazy there about a fucking decade ago, and then just boop, out of existence. Not bad though, man. And you could definitely tell it was an older style of beat and everything like that as well too. Excuse me. Definitely. Do you play the Q dude earlier? Q never sent me anything, Kahuna. Like me and him like had a couple of messages back and forth about marketing and promotion and stuff like that, but I haven't heard anything back from him in a few hours and stuff. I was messaging him on and off while I was chopping wood and stuff like that earlier, so haven't heard anything from him. Right, alright, got a donation here real quick for this song. Let's go ahead and check it out. AR. Yeah, I think I can play AR without having any issues. Yeah, he's also underground favorite. No, he literally like vanished. People from the battle event that knew him personally, they said the same thing. One day he was just gone, and that's it. Not even a word from his family. Dang, that's interesting. Like, I hope nothing negative happened. I mean, like, obviously, like, if he would have died or something like that, then, you know, I'm sure it would have been, like, a news thing or whatever, you know, at least in the underground community. But, yeah, I don't know. Like, for somebody just to just, like that, usually it's something very drastic happened. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully nothing negative, you know, but still, yeah, but even still, if they're independent, depending on who their distributor is, I could still have issues sometimes. Depending on their copyright stuff that they do with YouTube and all that stuff, Laura. So it's a lot. Mainstream artists, yeah, obviously they have a lot more stringent copyright and stuff. But even some independent artists, when they get up to a certain level, they will start having, like if they have different distributors, like for instance, if they have Sony Music distributing their stuff, like that Sony Orchard, then it'll clamp down a lot on people using their shit. Yeah, and then if they use industry beats, like what he just says, if they use industry beats to do like a remix or whatever, that can trigger a lot of stuff too. So it's not necessarily about if they're an independent artist or not. I mean, fuck, independent artists will sometimes grab a beat that Drake used and fucking do a remix on it, and doesn't mean that it's not gonna fucking get my channel shut the fuck down because it's a Drake beat, you know. So, but yeah, let's go ahead and check it out here. This is AR, the song right here called "Any Reactor Can Get It." Let's go ahead and check it out.
Hey, woo, hey, I got riches on my mind. I'm working overtime for them. I got no business with you, why? Cause you don't know the time I spent up in the lab, cooking up this, feeling like meth. Find me from Wu-Tang, gotta make a few cents for the new things. You don't make no sense, where have you been? Just took a flight to work, came back from the States. I don't mind the turbulence. I've been working shifts, I've been turning shit into worth. I've been real determined and building, earning, networking, burning bridges with the people that don't learn from shit. Prefer to sit and turn into a fat sack of shit. Well, if you so hot, burn some calories. I'm a savage, feast on whack rappers with they ass backwards. Can't understand how all they bad habits can't be redacted. Homie, you slacking, sacking off work like addicts. I'll backhand them like Serena Williams. I need the millions. If I see no dividends, subtract the idiots. I'm reeling quick to give it to you like it's Amazon Prime. I'm a menace on fire, Denzel's the go. You hear the flow, bitch, I'm a flow. Y'all are just clowns, this isn't it. Any reactor can get it. Any rapper trying to step up, I shred them. Anybody can get bodied, it's hardly a challenge. You not as though she let me water boat. This is that Carter flow. You call her baby and I call it cardio. Air in the booth with the shots that I shoot. Bit of that I win and I'm the boss in the room. Off and I take broads when I walk in the room. Go abroad just to broaden the network. I'm a tech nerd, got a squad that'll broaden my net worth. While I broaden your chick, I'm a dog, I'm a pit, but I don't mind if she barking a bit. I'm a sick pup, c'est la vie. Croissant, baguette, beaucoup poissons ici. Pas de façon facile, attends, stop and breathe. Celebrate, cause I've been developing. I don't give a fuck about melanin, cause if you real, then it's evident. Fuck you if you think that you better, cause of skin color. Anyone can be a real brother, and anyone can come steal from you. If they meddle with the money, then they dead to me. I don't meddle with the middleman. Give me lemons, I'm the man. Self-made, you a bitter man. I'm dope, one smoke, don't choke. I'm from Europe, so you know that I kilogram. You wanna talk like a man, or go spark up the heater. You're raw full of crap like you rockin' Adidas. Don't threaten to shoot, I just leave it. You can't measure up to me with the millimeter. Yeah.
Interesting. I think it was French there for a second. It sounded definitely like French. Definitely, it sounded French to me, but I mean, I was doing Uber last weekend, right, giving rides and shit like that around my area, and I had a guy in the car, and he was talking about how he lived in different places in Europe and stuff like that, and I fucking made the mistake of thinking he was fucking from Europe, and he's from fucking Lebanon, so he's in Belgium or whatever. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, see, the thing is that he had the French words up on the screen, so that kind of went against your whole thing that you were talking about earlier, Laura. So I don't know. I thought his song was okay. It was like the typical, like, shit talking. Apparently, he's got beef with other people trying to act like he's fucking top shit type of thing. One thing I saw, he kept saying, like, any reactor can get it, but then also any rapper can get it. And he was just, like, talking shit. And honestly, like, I thought his flow was kind of dry. Honestly, he was just like, but it's like kind of monotone with it the whole time. You know, his rap is okay, but it's mid, but he can beatbox nice. Okay, that's cool. I'm not really a beatbox enthusiast myself, but I'll take your word on it, man. But yeah, it's just like it wasn't like super. He's the one that's reacted to. Yeah, I know. Yeah, he has a reaction channel and stuff like that. So that's mainly where he gets a lot of his views and stuff like that. I understand that. I remember you had sent me one time from him and somebody else, if I remember right. And that song, flow-wise, was a lot better than this one. It was like him and somebody else who's another reactor as well, too, if I remember right. It's been a little bit. But yeah. I mean, it's decent. It was a short little fucking less than 2 minute long song, so there's that as well too in here. Black Pegasus, yeah, exactly. That's who it was. That song was alright. Oh, excuse me. God. That song was alright. It wasn't bad at all. That song with him and Black Pegasus. They're good friends. Yeah, it's like one was like they're from like different countries or whatever. But you thought it was pretty fire. So you thought what was pretty fire? This song we just listened to, Monk? You thought it was pretty fire? That's cool. If you thought it was fire, that's I mean, that's cool. Everybody's got their own opinion. I judge everybody a little bit differently. So for one, if in their lyrics they're talking shit about other rappers, I'm gonna fucking just dissect their fucking lyrics and their flow and their cadence and everything like that, right? Because it's like in my opinion, it's like, okay, if you want to talk that shit, let's see if you got it, right? And I think that's the way it should be, honestly. But and then if you're a reactor, you react to other people's music on top of that. Even more, you know. One of my favorite hits is Avalanche, yeah. But yeah, I thought this song was like really bland. Thought it was like the cadence was really dull, and then the lyrics were like the standard. Oh, I'll fucking rip on anyone. Like it just wasn't. It didn't stand out to me. Like I said, that other song that he had, that was not bad. Well, that's fair and understandable. For me, I try to base it off all of the above, like flow, lyrics, music. It all blends together. Yeah, I mean his cadence and the beat flow together fine. It's just I thought that his lyrics were very dull, and usually change the CC thing. Yeah, and it was just one of those standard. I think I'm better than everybody type of shit. Which I've done tracks like that before. So, yeah, this is how it goes. But appreciate the request on that one, Laura. Okay, my dog was like pacing. I thought maybe she needed to go to the bathroom or whatever. But let me see here. Did you send me something else? No. Okay. I did my 5-minute song. Have a line there. 5-minute peace song. I think I heard that, right? You let me listen to that. Anyway, let's go up here and check out the other song that Monk dropped. I mean, like, I've had songs where I talk shit about other people and everything like that, but
DistroKid is gonna cost you $1,246.
see, this guy made this video, and I think I did my video better for Lander, cause it's fucking, I don't like this fucking shit. Anyway, see, the thing is that, like, that guy right there and a couple of other creators and stuff like that that have been doing videos for Lander as well, because I'm not the only one, obviously. They all like stuck exactly to the script that Lander kind of sent them or whatever, and I didn't. I did my own thing, and the guy at the marketing department was like, I really like how you did this video because you did it with real examples. You didn't just read off what we said to read off, and it seemed like really authentic and genuine. And I'm like, that's because it was. You're paying these people just to read shit, and that's all they are, just actors. You know, a lot of these people with these channels, they just create content just to be a content creator. That's it. They're not trying to do it for any purpose other than make money, maybe make some fame or something like that off of it as well too. Whereas with me, I'm trying to actually inform and educate and help people. And so if, you know, you want me to make a video on pros and cons of DistroKid versus Lander, I'm going to fucking dissect the shit out of it and write it all down and fucking talk about it. And I'm going to use real examples, and I'm going to fucking use my experience and experience with other people as well too. You know, that's the way it should be. And he's like, no, I fucking love it. He's like, you have no idea how difficult it is for me to try to get a lot of creators to understand how to create an actual real video instead of just an ad. So, but yeah. Let me see here. Maybe a question if I should have even added it. No, I mean, you can add it if you want to and stuff like that, man. It's just like, it can be a long night, dude. Anyway, it's just, you know, it's like the whole talk versus walk thing. Like, if you're going to talk it, you need to walk it and stuff like that. This guy here, Complete, is probably my #1 favorite lyricist personally. He feels the best. Feels he's the best one, especially storytelling. Interesting. No, I wouldn't react to this video because it was not good, so he caused problems. What? There's one song he went at. Yeah, see, what you're saying, Laura, is like all that back and forth beef. That's fucking high school girl drama bullshit. And I don't get involved in that shit. Like that fucking, a lot of these fucking, a lot of these dudes, I don't like a lot of fucking people now, you know, nowadays. Because a lot of guys are bitch made. You know, there's a difference between being raised by a woman and being bitch made, in my opinion. Because you could be raised by a woman and still be like a dominant, masculine, on point man who doesn't get involved with drama and who just fucking, you know, if there's some fucking beef, okay, let's squash it right now. Let's deal with this shit right now. Okay, all right, done. We're done. And then there's a dude who's bitch made. And dude, his bitch made is always wanting to fucking, you know, has drama with all these people and is airing it out publicly and having these public back and forth and fights and all this other shit. And that's not what guys should be doing, in my opinion. You know, if you're gonna have some competition, like the way I see it is anybody who has a music marketing channel, they're my competition. But instead of me trying to pick fights, public fights with them and stuff like that, I'm just going to destroy them on principle. I'm just going to put my videos in front of more people. I'm going to make sure my videos and my content is more on point than theirs. I'm going to make sure that my advice is more relevant and realistic and on point and attainable than theirs. I'm going to make sure that I'm actually serving the people better than them and just leave them all in the dust. Nobody was trying to go after all of Cliff's friends. Exactly. Bitch made. You know what I'm saying? I don't get involved in all that. Oh, you coming at my fucking crew? I'm going to fuck you up. No, fuck all that shit too. Because when it comes down to it, you know where your crew will be? Nowhere around. This is why I roll solo. Because anytime I've ever had people, oh man, I got your back down for whatever. They weren't around when shit hit the fan. When shit hit the fan, they ran. Or they fucking turned fucking state on me. So, there's that too. I had this one dude, oh man, brother and blah, 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 all that shit, right? And this motherfucker, fucking ended up, trying to cut a deal. Tried to set me up in order to cut a deal. So, yeah, exactly. He's bitch made. No one reacted to my music. Okay. Like, to be honest, like, as an independent artist, yeah, you should put your music on some of these reaction channels, but for the most part, you should be worrying about entertaining fans. And you know where fans are? Right here. They're on social media. They're on YouTube, they're on IG, they're on TikTok. Most fans of music don't watch reaction channels. They don't. Think of all your reaction channels. How many people are on a live stream? Maybe 100 tops. A couple hundred maybe on some of the big ones. A couple hundred people. So you're going to fucking go all out trying to get in front of a couple hundred people when you can have a solid content strategy mixed with a good marketing plan and advertising and get in front of thousands of people. I would rather get in front of thousands of people than a couple hundred people, especially when those couple hundred people are 80% other artists. They're not going to give a fuck about your music. They're just waiting for their music to be played. That's it. And they're waiting for their little pat on the back. You know, like I don't fuck around with a lot of other review shows because of that. Do you need to go potty? Give me a second. I gotta let my dog out. Ugh. Last thing I need is shit on my floor. She's fucking pacing around panting, so yeah. Anyway. But yeah, like fucking getting on these I mean, I technically have a reaction channel with this show, right? And then I go and hang out with Sack and everything. What's up, Caitlin? I go hang out with Sack on Fridays and stuff like that, you know. And when I get some time and stuff like that, I do plan on going and being a guest on some panels on other reaction channels. But the reality of it is this: these reaction shows are 80-ish% viewed by other artists. I mean, like, you're gonna have 10 to 20% non-artists, just pure consumers of music, like Laura, who will come by these reaction shows. But 80% of the people are gonna be artists, wanting their little pat on the back. I don't fucking play with that shit. That's fucking retarded. But anyway, let's go ahead and get to this song right here that Monk suggested right here. This is complete with his song right here called One Slice. Let me put the link in the description. What's up, Caitlin? How you doing? Appreciate you coming by. It's probably one of my favorite by him, but definitely in the future check out Taxi with Added Tracer. Okay, well, let me check out what he's doing.
I'm excited, we're heading to a party tonight. I'm going with my best friends, Marty and Mike. We met at Mines for Praise, so when it's time to leave, we'll already feel larger than life. Right, I think it's Marty's turn to get the Uber. But Marty says he hasn't got the Uber app. That's convenient, isn't it, bro? Fuck it, I'll get it, Mike. You can get the Uber back. Exciting vibes, the driver drives, and the GPS says that we'll arrive in 5 to Stacey's place. Stacey's great. She's the hottest chick at school with the nicest eyes. We get there and we stride inside to like 10 girls and 19 guys. Surprise, surprise. I'm already feeling a bit crook. I knew I probably should have took those fucking hydro lights that mum gave me. But fuck it, I'ma get through it. Though there's nothing in my stomach now except fluid. Fucking Marty keeps asking me where the esky is. I guess he's pissed, he's standing directly next to it. I go and find Mike with his friend Stuart. They say they reckon Marty's maggot. Yep, knew it. All of a sudden the music stops, people start moving off. Fuck, something's about to get ruined. Basically the place scatters. What's happening, Stacey says. Gate crashes. I see him walking and I remain placid, but this one guy's got a blade in his grey jacket. When he catches me, look at him, it creates havoc. Suddenly all of them start to wave daggers. I'm afraid that they may stab us. That's when he says, what the fuck are you looking at? Want your face damaged? Then all hell breaks loose. Everybody's yelling, everything has fell straight through. Stuart says, drive my car. Dude, I can't drive your car, I'm on my fucking L plates too. That's when everybody rushes to the front yard. We're on guard and Marty is getting punched hard. Then I'm just glassed and the cunts laugh. Now I'm fading in and out as they run past. Guess they got a fright from the coppers' lights, cause they're all gone now, happy that they got a fight. I look around like what a sight. Is everybody right? Right, wait, I've forgotten Mike. That's when I see Jack and Muhammad looking at me panicked like we need to have a discussion. What's happening, brothers? They say it's not good. Mike has a slash in his stomach. I start rapidly running, I find Mike, but his gash isn't covered. I take my jacket off and wrap it above it. Though there's gallons of blood, I just act like it's nothing, even though the fact is it's actually gushing. Marty passed me a bandage or something. Don't worry, Mike, we got an ambulance coming. A second later and I see my mate's life vanish from his eyes as I hold his hand and I hug him. Now it's sunlight. There's news cameras everywhere and the blood's dry. We just wanted to unwind. They just wanted some trouble. We just wanted a fun night. Now I've lost a best friend, and a mum has lost her son's life, all because of some guy with a dumb knife, and all it took was one slice!
More than one person a day is being caught carrying a knife in public. It's a frightening figure that's got police on edge. As the body count continues to rise, more insufficient state in...
Yeah, that's a crazy fucking song right there. Pay attention to lyrics, storytelling. Definitely storytelling, man. You know what I think is the only funny part about that song is how it's about knife violence. Like, I think it's funny because, you know, in Australia, you guys are like natural born cucks and you gave away all your guns and everything like that, right? Except for like some farmers. But here in America, like, we have more guns than people, okay? And, like, exponentially more guns than people. And it's just interesting because, like, this song is about knife violence, right? And American hip-hop artists, some of them will make the same song-ish, but about gun violence, right? And it's, like, still says the same thing, you know, like, and you'll see, like, the news reports. Like, this news report right here was like, oh, yeah, you know, everybody's walking around. What does it say? It said, oh. Where is it? Right here.
One person a day is being caught carrying a knife in public.
One person a day is getting caught carrying a knife in public.
It's a frightening figure.
It's a frightening figure, right? It's on edge. The body count continues to rise. It's just interesting. It's like people are getting caught having knives in public. Huh? You know, it's like, I'm just like, in America, it's like, okay, I got a knife. Like, it's like nothing to have a knife. Like, you get caught with a knife in public, the cop will hand it back to you. It's like, okay, here's your knife back, buddy. Right? Obviously, unless it's like a sword or something, they'll be like, hey, why do you have a sword? Right? But, like, you can have this, like a pocket knife like this, you know, you can have it, no problem. Fuck, you can't take it on a plane, obviously, but, like, you can have, if you got pulled over by a cop or whatever, Like, unless they're like arresting you, then they'll take it. But if not, I mean, you know, they won't even bother with a knife, you know, at all. Like, you get pulled over by the cops while you're driving, right? Cop be like, do you have any weapons in the car? Be like, oh yeah, I got a pocket knife in my glove compartment. Cop be like, oh, okay, that's it. And you'd be like, yeah. And be like, okay, like it's nothing, right? But if you're like, oh yeah, I got a gun under my seat, they'll either ask you to get out or they'll have you like hold your hands out the car or something like that, you know. But yeah, you have guns and gun violence too, just not every day. Yeah, well, you know, it's yeah, it's a totally different situation. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I was kind of joking when I called you cucks. But like, I mean, you know what it is. You guys started as a fucking prison colony. You know what I'm saying? We started as the Wild West fucking frontier life fucking craziness, right? So I mean, it's a lot different over here with the culture and everything like that. But I just think it's interesting. It's like, I've seen this kind of song about gun violence in America. It's just like, it's interesting. It's like the same format, right? It's a hell of a dramatic story and stuff like that. But I've seen it before and stuff. It's just, I just found it interesting. Like I said, the only funny part about this song was the, you know, it was about knife violence. And over here in America, we're like, knife violence? What the fuck is that? like it like doesn't like the rarity that you guys have gun violence is like the rarity that we have knife violent reports. Like it's so rare that like if somebody heard like, oh yeah, so and so got stabbed, they're like, oh fuck, they got stabbed. Damn, that sucks. Are they okay? You know? Oh yeah. It's like somebody got shot. Oh, they got shot. Fuck, what happened? Is it all right? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot different, you know? Like, it's, you know, and like the news would be like, oh yeah, somebody got stabbed today. So, okay. Like, it's like, yeah, if somebody dies, oh, that's fucked up, you know? But somebody getting fucking stabbed. Like, now, when they were doing I don't know if Kahuna's still in here. Caitlin, I don't know if you're from New York area. What's that shit they were doing in New York where they were doing, like, they were slicing people's faces and shit? It's called like five something. I can't remember what it was called, but there was a thing they had in like New York City area where people were like taking like razor blades, like small razor blades out of like shavers and stuff like that, and they would like sneak up on people or whatever and like slice their face. I can't remember what it's called. It's called something like five something. God damn it. Kahuna's probably over on fucking Sack's show right now, so he can't answer that question. You're from Jersey. You didn't hear about that? I think it might have happened in Jersey area too, but it was mainly in New York. But I can't remember what it was called. What was it called in New York where they were running around slicing people's faces with razor blades? I'm not finding anything. God fucking damn it. It was called something. Fuck, it was called something. I can't remember what. When was it? Looks like it was around like the 2020, somewhere in there, if I remember right. It's within the last like 5-6 years. I'm looking up in here and it's like gangs in New York and shit like that. It's like, no. Fuck. I can't remember what it was called. It was called something. They had like a slang. They had like a slang term for it. It's five something. No, it's all good, man. It's all good, Monk. I was going off about how fucking knife violence and gun violence is seen differently. I was saying one thing you might have missed is that you know how you said that, like, you guys have guns and gun violence, but it's very, very rare. Like, and it's like that's kind of like us hearing about reports of, like, knife violence. Like, oh, somebody got stabbed today. Like, oh, shit. Nah, they all right? You know, you hear somebody got shot. You're like, oh, fuck, they got shot. Man, are they alive? You know? But no, what was it called? Fuck. It's called 5 something. It wasn't 5 to the face or nothing like that. Fuck, where's Kahuna when you need him? Hold on, let me fucking message him on IG real quick. Where's fucking Kahuna? Hey man, what was that trend that went around New York a few years ago where people were slashing people's faces with razor blades? Question mark. Wasn't it called 5 something? Question mark. Oh, Kahuna's not here. He must be over there, but yeah, that's what you call it, as I said that. Oh, okay. Yeah. But no, as I was saying is that, like, you know, over here, like, yeah, people get stabbed and stuff like that, but it's like it goes so under the radar to an extent. I mean, obviously, like, if your brother got stabbed, yeah, that's not under the radar, you know, but like in the public, like on the news, like, unless it's like a crazy thing. Kahuna, the knowledge source, maybe should change his name to Kahuna Monk. Kahuna, he's also fucking New York dude, so I'm surprised you don't know about that, Caitlin. It was going around with a lot of the gangs and stuff like that. It's called 5 something, I think. Anyway, I'm just getting fucking stuck on it now. I'll think about it. I messaged Kahuna about it, so we'll see. I figured if anything, he would know. Caitlin, you're from Jersey? That's interesting. Honestly, I didn't think Jersey. I thought maybe like New York or maybe one of the surrounding. I guess Jersey is a surrounding state. Do you have an accent? Do you have the Jersey accent? That'd be funny if you did. But yeah, so anyway, let me go ahead and play this song right here. This is a submission from Sincere. And boop. This is his song right here called Rap Regulator, featuring Crazy Jones. He wrote it kind of weird. But anyway, let's go and check it out right here.
Yeah. Yo. Fought my whole life just to make it right here. I don't even plan to stand right here. Me, myself, and I, that's the man right there. Blueprint 4, got the plan right here. Favorite rapper Jay-Z, other one big. I'ma stay low, but the impact big. Wonder if my words still impact big. Thank daddy hear me good. Clearly I rap sincerely. Money going up like it's popping a wheelie. 3 calls in, I'm about to call in. Man for the job, you ain't got to call him. Look a little chubby, but I used to look thin. All white tee with a all black brim. Is what it is, who the fuck asked them? Sorry for the cussing, rhymes they be bussin'. Single for life, cause I ain't with the fussin'. Yeah, more women for you, more peace for me. My end of the deal, a good piece for me. Got food in the house, but want a piece of me. You can stick around, but it's peace for me. You might win some, but you just lost one. Ask me a question, I won't act dumb. When I feel pain, I was taught act numb. Get it on my own, I will not ask them. Seeking no favors, shoes all flavors. Ask how I ball, shit I play with the majors. Move like the mayor, rap regulator. Going for the shot like a LA Laker. And I'ma holler at him later. When it come to beats, I'm a true annihilator.
Einzelkampf, ich schwimm immer weiter gegen Strom. Darmstadt bis nach Baltimore kreuzen sich die Wege schon. Nur am Block bleibt im Takt wie ein Metronom. Fuck, ich könnt ewig flohen, Hip-Hop wie mein Telefon. Keine Pause, ich muss immer weiter Bars schreiben. Affe mit der Achsenbrille, immer noch mein Wahrzeichen. Umgeben von zahlreichen, die nicht meiner Art gleichen. Reime so brillant, kann mit diesen Silben Glas schneiden. Meine Texte ballern so wie Cola Mentos. King Crazy Jones, hab Respekt vor dem Endboss. Ich komm aus der City, du aus Dörfern mit Ziegen. Guck wie wir die Hip-Hop-Szene mit den Wörtern verbinden.
biegen, yeah, ich bin immer noch am Block, Bad Boy for life, so wie Tingle Tangle Bob. Meine Welt um mich ist grau, komm nicht raus von hier. Ich nahm die Wut in mir und schrieb sie auf Papier. Wir hatten Tracks aller damals schon auf MySpace. Reime so wie Feuer, doch Outfit cool wie Ice Age. Lange ist vorbei, dass wir wie Ratten im Labor bleiben. Ich geb hier den Ton an, so als würde ich einen Chor leiten, yeah.
Alright. That right there was Rap Regulator by Sincere and Crazy Jones, who sounded like he was from Germany or somewhere over in there. But this beat sounds super familiar. Someone put, yeah, possibly. It says produced by So Special, so it's probably a YouTube beat that other people have used a decent amount. There's no disrespect intended by what I'm about to say, but Sincere, sometimes he'll have original beats, but a lot of times he'll get a lot of beats from YouTube producers. And so you'll hear a lot of the beats that he goes on. You've also heard other indie artists probably use them as well too. I've used YouTube beats as well too, so it's not like I'm trying to speak from a high horse, but Sincere uses them quite often. So yeah, not a bad song overall. Crazy Jones was rapping another language, so I really couldn't analyze the lyrics on it, but he went with the fucking flow of the beat pretty solid. But yeah, that's pretty interesting. You said, Monk, that your aunt lives in Jersey or somewhere in there, but they have an art gallery in Manhattan. That's very fancy. Very, I think it's funny. You can tell you've never been in New York because you said, I know it's on one of the islands next to or under one of the big bridges. Like, all the islands are connected with big bridges. So, and there's a few different islands out there. So yeah, it's stone's throw, man, to hit a bridge. But yeah, man, not a bad song right there from Sincere. As I always say, man, Sincere, he's still not doing it yet, but you know, maybe one day. He needs to create actual fucking videos. I keep saying this all the time, and he still hasn't done it yet, so we'll see. We will see. You're bad with names. Yeah, it's all good, Monk. But yeah, Sincere, man. I mean, if you're watching this, dude, you know what I always say, bro. Turn on your camera for more than just dick pics and actually fucking create some music videos, bro. They don't have to be super complicated. They just got to be something. You know what I'm saying? Because you got 46 views on this song in 3 days. I mean, that's decent. But it's like you could have more if it was a video, you know? Oh, and you got your replay of your interview with Hip Hop Radar Underground. That's what's up, man. That's cool, but like that's the only video you got on here, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you definitely need to do some more. The gallery is called QinG. That sounds like when you drop like some metal down the stairs. You know, like that joke. It's kind of a fucked up joke, but the joke, how do Chinese parents name their kids? They drop a lot of pots and pans down the stairs, and then whatever noise it makes, that's what they name them or whatever. But no, but for real, QinG, it actually sounds like you just drop something, it goes QinG, you know. But yeah, I know, Caitlin, it's okay. But our family name is Klomp. It's Dutch, and apparently his last name is Ching. Oh, well, that makes sense as well too. Klomp. Oh, so you like got like. Oh, Dutch. Interesting. So the Empire went far and wide to take your family to the prison island, huh? Alright. Put Sincere. Okay, I put that there. Up next, we got JT01. He dropped something off here real quick. JT, you up in this motherfucker? See if JT's up in here. I haven't seen him say nothing. Normally when he hops in, he says hey or whatever, but let's go ahead and check this one out right here, right now. Fuck. I'm having a hard time, y'all. I'm fucking using a chainsaw to cut down a tree for like 5 hours today, so I'm a little wore out. Oh, hold on, Kahuna. Yeah, that Razor Blade one was called something, period. Kind of like the Knockout game was called Knockout Game, but this was called something with 5. With 5 in it. Okay, well, Kahuna doesn't know about this either, god damn it. Actually, to be honest, I have Dutch, Russian, German, Maltese. Maltese, that's a dog, dude. British, and I'm 2nd generation born here. Oh, okay. So you're family of immigrants. That's good. Isn't Maltese a dog? I'm sure that's the dog comes from that area, but yeah. But yeah, that'd just be fun to say. It's like, oh, I'm part dog. I'm sorry, I'm stupid. No, no, there is a dog called Maltese something. Maltese dog. No, not the Maltese dog. There's a Maltese shepherd or something like that. But anyway, all right. So we got the song right here. It says official music video. So let's see if it's actually a music video, because this thumbnail does not lean towards it. But let's. Oh, it is a music video. Okay, cool. 4 years ago. Well, god damn it. Maltese Shih Tzu or something. Yeah, something like that. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's like Maltese Shepherd or Maltese something. Yeah, I don't know. But anyway, let's go and check this out. This is Camllion? Because that's not an I there. It's Camllion. Anyway, and JT01. There's a song right here called Paranoia. Let's check it out. Link in the description.
It's like to be truly paranoid. So badly that it affects your everyday life and you can't even function properly. You end up too scared to even take 2 steps outside your front door. Every weird noise you hear becomes a threat, delusional, to the point where you honestly believe that everyone's out to get you.
Oh, there's a typo. Okay, so there's a typo in the description. Because, see, he actually has an I in his name, but JT fucking must have missed that I. Anyway.
That everyone's out to get you.
The voice inside your head that makes you second guess yourself. I'm torturing your mind, a schizophrenic type of hell. Searching half your life for a better mental health. Social type anxiety, you're distancing yourself. People making fun cause you wanna be yourself. My name is Paranoia, you don't need to get the help. I'm the paranoia, here to annoy ya. I'm filling your life full of agony and torture. It's time to take order. I'm the reporter, reporting to your conscience just to cause a disorder. You battle with yourself just to tell yourself it helps. The pressure's on my side, it helps to have yourself compelled. You'll never comprehend, be parallel and overwhelmed. The only way you'll make it's the intent to be yourself. I'm hiding in your mind like a bomber with the stealth. You'll never get rid of me like dust up on the shelf.
Paranoia got me nuts, so please don't let my paranoia clairvoyant. Maybe I'm so bitter, I'm compared to soya. Scare a lawyer bad so fucking much you wouldn't dare employ ya. Always watch your back, even when someone push your chair in for ya. Paranoia got me nuts, so please don't let my paranoia clairvoyant. Crazy, I'm so bitter, I'm compared to soya. Scare a lawyer bad so fucking much you wouldn't dare employ ya. Always watch your back, even when someone push your chair in for ya. It's like I'm freaking within, though, keeping it instance, don't even know when. So nervous, I'm geeking, they'll peek in my window. When I walk by, I'm discreet, not limbo. Speaking of window, recently been so clear, obsolete, I've been freaking abysmal, reeking a window. Watching the peeps as they creep down my street and they jeeps and they benzo. Spending my days incognito, my friends don't get why I stay inside beating Nintendo. Speaking of friends, yo, pretty sure half of them sneaking to feds and are leaking them info. Secretive intel, breaching the fence now got me too scared to write each of my pen pals. Even though bet they're all seeking defense, I'll know that my letters are reaching Berlin now. Writing my pencil, trying to vent though every line ends in a dying crescendo. Writing my rhymes up inside of my penthouse, biding my time and conspiring against those grimy
grimy pretend, those signing credentials, autograph posters of Miley and Kendall's buying potential. Think I'll say fuck it and go visit list, now I'm flying to Fresno. All aboard.
Oh, what do you say about autograph pictures of Miley and Kendall?
Trying to vent, though every line ends in a dying crescendo. Writing my rhymes up inside of my penthouse, biding my time and conspiring against those grimy pretend, those signing credentials, autograph posters of Miley and Kendall's buying potential. Think I'll say fuck it and go visit list, now I'm flying to Fresno.
All aboard. Next stop, Fresno, California.
Buying a trench coat, trying to veg low, hiding in sheds and disguising my head, those sly innuendos, picking them up from the guy that won't stop driving by in the rental, riding suspenseful, dying to let go, need to break free from what's guiding my mental, highly revengeful. These thoughts in my head got me stymied again, yo. Paranoia got me nuts, so please don't let my paranoia clairvoyant. Maybe I'm so bitter, I'm compared to soya, scare a lawyer, bad so fucking much you wouldn't dare employ ya. Always watch your back, even when someone push your cheering for ya. Get these voices out of my head, they're at it again. The louder I get, the louder they been. I'm rattled as shit, don't matter how high up the ladder I am. The powder I still makes them adamant when I go at it and triple the Ativan. Then I panic, behaving erratic, my habits emphatic. I'm just like an addict I am.
Digging deep down inside of your head, the battle within and you panic inside them. The habit begins so tragic when they take you off of the meds. Watching the windows and thoughts of the feds, drugs in the baggie and hollowed out pens. You're falling again, where does it begin? It's time to submit, you'll never go conquer your deadliest sin.
I'm betting they win, the voices are steady and grim. They're saying, ready, give in. I'm sweaty and thin, like I've been hitting the gym. Just wait till the bennies kick in. The Henny and gin, amphetamine getting me feeling like shredded confetti again. If any of these split personalities get at me, bet I'll be swinging machetes at them.
Stuck and I grin, had it again. Watching you sink and go down with the ship. Starting to feel like a psychic again. I envision the future, narcotics and gin. All over the planet from here to Berlin. I'm built in your conscience, it's hard to admit. Just to inflict all the damage within. When you're locked in the prison, the demons will win.
Paranoia got me nuts, so please don't let my paranoia clairvoyant. Maybe I'm so bitter, I'm compared to soya, scare a lawyer, bad so fucking much you wouldn't dare employ ya. Always watch your back, even when someone push your cheering for ya. Paranoia got me nuts, so please don't let my paranoia clairvoyant. Crazy, I'm so bitter, I'm compared to soya, scare a lawyer, bad so fucking much you wouldn't dare employ ya. Always watch your back, even when someone push your cheering for ya.
Right, all right. That was Camllion and JT01 with their song right there called Paranoia. What's up, Sincere? Hey, Kahuna, you just missed it. I just played Sincere's song right before this. So I know you're flipping back and forth between this show and the interview over on Hip Hop Raider Underground. But yeah, I just played his song, bro. Yeah, yeah. Anyway. Yeah, no, it's all good, man. But, yeah. Anyway, fucking goddamn hair in my mouth. Anyway, that right there, not a bad track overall. 4 years ago. Yeah, not bad, not bad. What y'all think about that one? Sincere, weren't you supposed to have an interview with Sec? No, that was like 2 months ago. He had the interview and he posted it on his channel and stuff too. I just checked that out a second ago, Kahuna. But yeah, I thought it was a dope track overall. The video was interesting. I could tell, you know, it's kind of like a low budget video and stuff like that. There's a lot of effects that went on to it, but it kind of plays in with the whole Paranoia theme. So, man, I cannot stop fucking yawning tonight. God damn. Oh. Excuse me. But anyway, let's see what JT's been up to here lately. JT. So he dropped a lyric video a month ago. Another lyric video 3 months ago. Another video So he hasn't since like January when he dropped this Still a Dream actual music video. He hasn't dropped any music video since, but he's dropped a couple other songs. Like, bro. Look, I said this to JT, I say it to everybody, like, look, you need to be putting out a music video with every single one of your songs. And Sincere, I said this whenever I just reviewed your song a second ago too, man. Like, one day, Sincere, I know you'll listen and you'll actually create music videos to your songs, okay? They don't gotta be super elaborate like we just saw, right? They gotta be something, right? Because visual will move more than audio online, okay? Yeah, and like I said, like the song that you sent in, which was Rap Regulator, it's got like 42 views in like 3 hours or 3 days. That's decent, but it's only going to be able to go so far as an audio by itself. Like, yeah, you can hand to hand to a lot of people, but it's not going to be able to move if you don't have actual video. That's where it starts moving with the algorithms and everything like that, and starts actually getting some traction. And if you don't have video for your song essentially doesn't exist. You know, I mean, shit. Just look at this dichotomy right here. Look at the last 4 videos, or last four posts that he's made on YouTube. Right. This one, 194 views. And then in the same month, he dropped another song with no video. It got a quarter of the views. Right? 75 views. And then this one right here, another lyric video he dropped within the same month time frame. 49 views. This video he just dropped a month ago, 82 views. Like, this one has almost 200 views. Did better than the other 3 that he dropped after it. Right? And it still did better than the one he dropped before that. This one right here, this lyric video did okay. It did a little bit better than the music video itself. You know, this one right here with Tone Lone has a lot because Tone was helping push it as well too. But what I'm saying is like, yeah, some of his shit will have decent views and stuff, but like, you know, just out of the last 4, like, look, like, he dropped a music video and then lyrics afterwards. You gotta have video for your stuff. Like, without your video, your song just does not exist. It just doesn't. It won't go anywhere. Where is he at? No.
Yeah.
We're gonna check out something here real quick. This is an artist that I just excuse me. I just was on a call with earlier today. Shout out to Lindor for bringing him on a call with me to discuss some stuff. Let's go ahead and check out one of his songs. Which one do y'all want to check out here real quick? He's got a couple of remixes right here. I'm afraid to play those because I don't know what it's going to be with. Let me see here. Stop Frontin'. Let's go and watch Stop Frontin'. That looks good, huh? This dude is from Florida. But he's actually living in Indiana right now. So, I might be heading down to where he's at because he's only like an hour away from me and helping him shoot some video and stuff like that here in the next few weeks or whatever. So, yeah, we'll see. I offered, so we'll see what happens. But anyway, so this is Travisty, the Lazy MC, with his song right here called Stop Frontin'. Link is in the description as well too. Make sure y'all sub up and everything like that. Let's check it out.
Pay attention, son, I'll teach you to rap. A lot of MCs whack, I'm just speaking the facts. I lost my horizon. People say I left, but I'm right there beside them, holding it down. The whole scene looking shook, like I let off a round. I've been around, guess it's better for now. You understand, got the upper hand. Couple grand, headed the clouds, forever proud. How I'm never the crowd, I stand out. Fuck a handout, I'm getting mine. Develop tactics to rap shit, clever with rhymes. Whatever's fine, now I'm doing me. Up with a spot, a true MC, no truancy. Learn from myself and shoot the 3 from a distance. Never give up, it's your persistence. Remember every instance, the essence of existence. Developing a memory for years to come. You talking war, never near the guns. Fuck out of here. Yeah, tired of talking, think about my situation. Live forever through my words, son, this shit's amazing. Hit the curb while I'm puffing on some herb. Already flicking out the seas, giving something for the birds. Each day like your last one, still gotta pass one. Soon become trash to your class when your cash done. Focus daily, hoping you can see the path. Believe the math, undiscovered till you see the flash. We the stash if it's needed, and damn well better know that shit is road C-list. Back up on the block where the people exchange. It's always hard to make money, but it's free to complain. You know the deal, but it's real and they making it work. Commercial rap shit is wax and they take it at work. I said it's real, so they making it work. Commercial rap shit is wax and they take it at work. Yeah. defines your birth, son.
Alright. That was Travisty, the lazy MC, with his song right there called Stop Frontin'. And that wasn't bad. See, look, sincere, you could do something like this with a music video. Alright, this is only a 2-minute long song, so it works perfect, and it doesn't really move a lot and stuff like that, so he could actually crop this 9x16 and it'd go with some shorts, clip out a couple of shorts out of that shit. Not bad at all. I like the fucking beat too. The beat was pretty sick. But that right there was Travisty. What'd y'all think about that song right there? What y'all think about that song right there? I thought it was pretty dope. Like I said, I just got off the call with him a little bit ago. He said he was going to stop by, but maybe he's got work or something like that in the morning. So it's all good. I get it. What's up, King? How's it going, man? I'm actually getting ready to play your song here in a second. You thought that was a smooth vibe? I thought it was a fucking smooth vibe as well, too, man. I thought it was definitely fucking smooth, man. Like I said, just got off a call with him a little bit ago, talking marketing and stuff like that. And, yeah, I like his style, man. I like his style. And he's working on building his solo because he's been doing a lot of stuff with, the seats for the bird bar was dope. Yeah, I like that too. I like it whenever I fucking laughed about that one. That one was a good one. But he's been doing stuff with a collective, a group, and he's working on starting to build his own his solo stuff up here lately because yeah, it's always good to build your own solo stuff. Like if you wanna collaborate with others and make music and stuff like that, be a part of collective, that's cool, but you should always be building your own social media and YouTube especially. That way you can always have that in case something goes sideways with the group, right? And the collective group efforts is great for motivation, consistency. Yeah, it does help, because you can be bouncing off each other for songs, for song ideas, and oh yeah, hey yo, hop on this track with me, man, it'd be dope. Oh yeah, that's dope. You can keep on going like that. But then also when it comes time for the creation of the videos, hey yo, hold the camera for me, I'll hold the camera for you right after, stuff like that. Like that kind of stuff can help out as well too. But at the same time though, like, you never know when shit can go sideways. You have a falling out with somebody or whatever the situation happens, and then now you got to build on your own, and now you've built, like with his collective, they've built a decent following. But now when he's trying to go build his own solo thing, he's having a harder time because he's already been building for a while over on the collective, and now he's over here on this solo. So it's going to be a process that he can do. It's just going to take a little bit. But YBN, for example. Oh, is that shit with fuck, what was their fucking name? Cool. Yeah, there's been a lot of fallouts with collectives, man. There's been a lot of fallouts with collectives, and that's, like I said, collectives have their perks, but then they also have a lot of negatives, So, like, I like the Wu-Tang model. Okay, so for those of y'all who may not know or whatever, right? So, like, Wu-Tang, they were a collective, but they weren't like technically a group. Like even if you ask them, they say that like they were just a bunch of dope MCs that teamed up together to make some tracks and to make a movement, but they all had their own solo shit going before they teamed up, during their team up, and after the team up. So it's not like Bone Thugs and Harmony that like made their whole come up as a group and then they had a falling out, and then like Busy did his own solo album and Lazy did his own solo and Crazy did his own solo, you know what I'm saying, like shit like that, with yeah, Capadon, exactly. With Wu-Tang, it actually was like all these guys were fucking spitters and heat and everything like that, just firing heat all day. And then they grouped up for fucking Wu-Tang and like that's why that thing was it's for the kids, because they wanted to show, hey, look, we can all come together, put the egos aside, make some great shit, and then go back to doing our solo shit afterwards. You know what I'm saying? And so I think that's like the best format for how collectives should work, or groups or any kind like that. Is like y'all do your solo stuff and you come together for fucking joint projects here and there. You know, and then maybe, you know, there's been a lot of times where not all of Wu came through, you know, in a song. Maybe it's only one or two or something like that, right? Who's my top three for Wu? Method Man is on the top for me. He's on the top for me. And you know what's really crazy is that, like, up until like a year or two ago, I thought Redman was in Wu-Tang for some reason. So that it's crazy too, because like I started listening to Wu-Tang when I was 10. You know what I'm saying? Like back in '96. But like for some reason I've had it in my head for, I don't know, the last 10 years or something like that, that Method Man and Redman, that, you know, Redman was part of Wu-Tang. I think it's just because Method Man and Redman have teamed up so many times, I just assumed he was part of Wu-Tang or something. I don't know. Mr. Chessboxing, yeah. 36 Chambers is one of my favorites. The Forever, like the double tape, the Wu-Tang Forever was pretty solid. But yeah, 36 Chambers was pretty solid. I like that. I like Dog Shit. That's a good song by fucking ODB. But yeah, Method Man is like my top. He's just like fucking an assassin. An assassin, man. The Kung Fu Flick. Never heard of that one, but yeah, Method Man is my go-to, no doubt. All right, King, you got here just in time, man. I'm gonna be playing your stuff right here for you. I got a question though. So why did you use a Q at the beginning of your name? Because it does look like QinG or, you know, something like that. Like people want to naturally call it something else. My middle name is Quinn. Okay. Okay. Interesting. It's just interesting because like whenever I read it, I'm like, QinG? Okay. I think I even messaged that to Kahuna too. I said, yeah, QinG messaged me. The Kung Fu Flick, the name after their song, Mr. Chessbox. Oh, they named most of the stuff after fucking Kung Fu movies. They were obsessed. Obsessed, man. I don't know if y'all ever heard it, but Raekwon was on Joe Rogan a few months ago. Was it Raekwon? I think it was Raekwon. Hold on a second. Who was it? Come on, where is it? I think it was Raekwon. It might have been somebody else. RZA bought the rights to most of those movies. Damn, that's crazy. Just buying the rights to all those movies, is that way you can use it in your shit? Yeah, Raekwon. Raekwon was on Joe Rogan podcast. It was interesting. He was talking about a lot of the behind the scenes stuff with Wu-Tang. It was pretty dope. But anyway, up next we got I'm going to have problems with this if this is a J. Cole beat, dude. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to play this one because of the beat, man. It says it's an instrumental remake. Is this the actual beat or is this a remake? Because it says on a J. Cole beat. Because if it's a J. Cole, if it's the actual J. Cole beat, it's gonna get me hit. I think you didn't get flagged when you uploaded it. Interesting. So like, was it actually remade to sound like this beat, but it's not actually the beat? Because that might have something to do with it as well too. Because with a remake, it's not exactly it. Okay. Okay. What's up, Zay? I'll go ahead and check it out, and we'll kind of go from there. See what happens. So this is SOULful Bars on a J. Cole beat. Interesting title. Right here from QinG. Let's go and check it out. Just for one time, can you view my song in audio? If it's on YouTube, I will, man.
I spin me an instrumental, then pick up my pen with pensiveness, sit with it for a minute, figure out what my feelings is, trim it down to a simple, simmering on the sentiment, sifting through in this diction, till my sound hit you different, meant to transcend this realm and can't fail against plans with ill intent, live to resist arrest, steady stand with a vigilance, still with the hand I'm dealt upon, velvet felt that's the filthiest, chipping with chips I've left is a bed, I'll prevail with diligence, digging into my death, damn these trenches are treacherous, tripping amidst the mess, yet I still give my best attempt, sick of this fear and stress, catch a glimpse of the heaven sent, visions entered my head, blessings revealed as messages, heal and forgive regrets, and accept this trek as your destiny, kneeling in your neck, represent as a testament, realness begets respect, as your every breath is your evidence, feel that within your chest, cherish it with the reverence, cause that's all I really even seem to know, inhale, exhale, real slow.
The people you keep in your circle determines the person. Keep your capacity out of particular few. Decision intuitive mainly is up to discernment. A simple acquaintance is probably not eligible. Cause someone embedded, I bet than a secret is serpent. It's easy to lie in their mind, it's like telling the truth. But this is the product, the part of the culture encouraged. This kind of perspective is really one hell of a view. This is the battle of lyricists. Assemble the warriors, sound on the horns, evacuate women and children. The spirit devoid, we tilling the soil, so there is no room for indifference. It's overdue checking the obvious message promoted is getting ridiculous. Reflecting on who is the problem. I said that you lying, you said that I'm bugging. I'm thinking Nakuda Matata. State of the culture, the radio poison the mind of the youth for the dollar. So live in the moment when everything over, just know that the truth will prosper. On God. That was first take, that might be good, I don't know. Let's see. Let me hear that.
Alright, alright. That's not bad right there, man. That's QinG right there. The only thing is like, hey, what's up, Angelwreck? What's up, Hip Hop Radar Underground? What's up, Grigori? Appreciate y'all stopping by. My only question is like, which is QinG? You know what I'm saying? Like, who? Okay, which one's QinG and who's the other guy? Type of thing. It's all good, Angelwreck. You know, that would be my only, the first guy's QinG. Okay. And then, like, who's the second guy? You know? And, like, that's kind of why, like, the title is kind of crazy when it's two different people. Like, if it's just one person rapping, then, yeah, you can kind of have something like that. That's just interesting. Okay, no problem. Alright. I was telling you, I was checking out your IG earlier whenever you sent me those messages, and he doesn't really have music out besides what we've recorded. That's interesting that he wouldn't have any music out besides what you guys have recorded, because seems pretty decent. But I think it's interesting how you add in some like AI transitions with your music and stuff like that. It's pretty cool. The only thing is like, let me see here. It looks like you used to put out a lot of just songs, and then you decided to start doing video, which is positive. Like 8 months ago, it looks like you came back after this album. Interesting. Falling in reverse. Yeah, maybe. I mean, that's a weird name for a fucking album anyway. So I'm wondering, so you got an album in the works. Okay. So a lot of this stuff we're going to be talking about whenever me and you are able to hop on a call and talk about some stuff. But your content,
Yeah, see, I was dredged up in the depths, yet outdanced the devil and deathified. For blessed is the man who dismantles rebels and rectifies. Kept my head up high as a steady step with a step astride, while yelling step beside or get left on stretches of stand.
So this is like your video content that you've been putting out here, right, is all like in the booth stuff, which is cool. Okay, that's not bad for some content, and you're adding the AI effects to it, which kind of add to it. Which is cool to an extent as well too, right? But I think that you're not getting very high views for a few different reasons. For one, promotion is definitely a thing and everything like that, right? Let me go check out your IG and look at what's going on over there. Why does it say private? Is this a different fucking... Oh, this is a different fucking IG. It's been picking up... This video really good. Yeah. Yeah, that's the wrong IG that you got linked up in here. So, also on your website here, a lot of the words go off the screen. My name is Pe Courtney, aka QinG. Yeah, I know. I was talking to him on IG earlier, so that's weird that there we go. Yeah, they've been doing good on IG and stuff like that, and I think it's because of the length. See, and that's kind of what I'm getting to, is that these are visually entertaining, visually interesting videos, and you're rapping to it too. But I don't see it gaining steam as music videos. And a lot of the content here is a lot of like in the booth, written Wednesday stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's the stuff that you're creating right here is good content, but it's you're using it as your main content when it should be the secondary content. It's just a weekly thing I'm cooking up to get some more traction. Yeah, okay, I understand that, and that makes sense. But I think that you need to start mixing in other stuff. So you need to mix in actual music videos for your like completed songs. Like these written Wednesdays in the booth, like you can tell that is not mix and mastered, right? Like I can hear it, like the audio is the same in the video as the audio track. Like it's all the same track, right? Like you can tell, and it's not bad for secondary content, but it's not good for an actual music video. You actually do mix the videos. Okay, the one I just listened to, it sounded very raw. Was this one?
See, I was stretched up in the depths, said I'll dance the devil and death-defied. For blessed is the man who dismantles rebels and rectifies. Kept my head up high as a steady.
This one you're not sure about. Yeah, because this one, it sounds very, very raw. Yeah, this one, the vocals sound very, very raw.
I spin me an instrumental, then pick up my pen with pensiveness, sit with it for a minute.
This one sounds a little bit better mixed. But yeah, like this one sounds really, really raw.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me see this one.
I conceive the conception, this regal perspective is deeply embedded in genes of a legend. I'm king come to rep the most lethal of weapons. Don't need me a heater, my genius is deadly. Keep one in reach just for ease if you press me. That'll let me in, I'll swing like
To me, I don't know, maybe could just be ass mixing. Okay, that's possible. To me, what it sounds like is it sounds like my podcast. It doesn't sound like a song, like vocal wise, like audio wise, right? It sounds like if I was sitting here talking like this over a beat, or if I was rapping over a beat right here with just this microphone, no mixing and nothing like that, to absolutely to actually get the mix and the master good, solid, and everything like that. So like, because honestly, it sounds like to me, these videos, you may not have meant for it to do this, but they actually seem like a one-shot, one-take raw. Let me add some AI to it and the lyrics and then put it out, which is fine for secondary content. But what I'm saying is that it's not an actual music video or something like that. This would be secondary. So my brain's starting to shut off a little bit. Let me try to wrap my head around what I'm trying to say. So when I talk with artists, I can talk to you more about this as well too. Basically, the formula that you should have whenever you're putting out video content for your music is this. So you should have at least one music video per month, like an actual music video, and it could, like, you know, with multi-scenes, right? Multi-scenes, different locations, stuff like that, right? You can have some one-shot, one-take ones if you want, but in general, an actual one needs to be multi-scene. But have one music video a month, and you can do it yourself too. It doesn't have to be $1,000 music video, right? But one music video a month, and then you need to be making 4 videos a month, okay? One music video a month, unless you're doing like an album release, then you can do 2 in a month or whatever, right? But then your other content needs to be what's called music related or lifestyle related, right? So these would be music related, right? In my perspective, these would be some other secondary music, you know, raw type spitting type things, right? Some other stuff that would go into this is like some more like behind the music type of things where you're sitting down talking about your writing process or you know, what went into creating a specific song. Excuse me. You can also have some behind the scenes for the actual video itself or whatever and stuff like that. I was thinking of some behind the scenes. We had some other game ideas, and of course gonna prep some bigger vids for the album. We also do weekly ciphers, which I have some clips from. What's up, Swisher Sweets? Yeah, no, some ciphers would be okay as well. But yeah, you definitely need to get actual music video, at least one a month. Like I said, if you're dropping an album, then it's going to be 2 a month or so. I'm getting tired, so my brain's starting to turn off. I'm starting to like draw out a little bit more. But yeah, and then so you have your music video and you have your music related content, which is behind the scenes, which could be these things that you're doing right here. These are good little one-off videos as well too, to showcase your skills as an artist and your creativity a little bit as well too. Having these written Wednesdays is good as well too. And then you have what I call lifestyle content, which would be anything aside from the music that your music speaks to. So, for instance, you know, you're talking about hip-hop culture, for instance, or, you know, whatever the situation is. Maybe you have, like, specific hobbies or interests that you talk a lot about in your music. For instance, like, if you're always using, I use this as an example, if you're always using a lot of sports metaphors in your music because you're a sports nut, but you're also using the metaphors all the time, then you can have content you're talking about sports, you know, or you're always like, there's this one artist that I know who lives locally, who I work with and stuff. I'm still trying to get him to do this, but he's like big on outfits, right? Like he dresses hip hop like none other, right? And so I told him that he needs to do what's called Fit Check Fridays with Famoso, right? Because his name's Famoso, and basically where he just goes on every Friday, you know, he has a video that posts where he's talking about his outfit that he's got, and he asks people to send in like stuff about their outfit or whatever. He gives them like advice or something like that too, right? Like you can do stuff like that, and basically what you're doing is you're trying to create as many different, without going too crazy, but you're trying to create multiple different connection points for people to connect with you on. Because the algorithms on all these platforms, YouTube, IG, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, X, all that shit, right? They are all interest-based. And so one thing that's not interest-based, that's not interesting, is new music out now. Okay? But what is interesting is my writing process. Why I love hip-hop. What brought me into metal. Why I started playing guitar, what got me starting to play drums, like whatever the situation is, right? Those kind of things move. You know, Lakers just won the Super Bowl or whatever the fuck, right? Boom. Yeah, I'm not a sports guy, right? But like Lakers just won this, or fucking, oh yeah, yo, fucking so and so fucking lost that fucking whatever, right? You're talking about some sports shit, or you know, maybe you're a political artist, right? Like my former co-host KP, he always talks about a lot of social and political stuff in his content, in his music. Well, some other lifestyle content for him would be him going live, talking about specific social and political issues that are motivating to him, right? Those would be lifestyle-based content that you could put out on a regular basis that is all about stuff that you already speak to in your music as well. And it helps tie it in, because then people can connect with you on that, and then they come and find out, oh, you make music too. And at the end of those lifestyle videos, you can actually put like a plug-in for your music as well too. I'm not saying you can't, but yeah, so like you have that whole holistic ecosystem right there, where you have the music video, music related content that is not exactly a direct promotion for your music, but it's like one layer removed from the music itself. It's just like that one layer right behind it, and then you go another layer beyond that as into like what shapes your music, and that would be all your lifestyle stuff. Excuse me. And with the lifestyle stuff, you don't have to actually like bring your kids on the camera and all that fucking crazy shit, right? But what you can do is you know, you just talk about different things. Hey man, you know, me growing up like this, blah blah blah, it really shaped how I view things, and this is that, blah 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 blah, right? You can do that kind of stuff. So that's what I would recommend for you to start adding in, and then have these drop. Like, instead of dropping like a couple times a week, I understand what you're doing here lately. You said you're just trying to kind of get the momentum up. Okay, that's fine. What I would do is I would drop like one of these a month. Maybe chop these up into shorts and have them just be some shorts that you drop once or twice a week on the short form platforms and stuff like that in vertical. Like on your IG and shit like that. That I could understand. I would probably play around with these, thumbnails though. So I'm not sure how you upload to IG, but if you use Meta Business Suite, you can actually adjust whatever thumbnail you want. This looks like it's actually just selecting it at random for you. I definitely got them in shorts too, but yeah, I guess some solid suggestions and advice. Yeah, absolutely. And like I said, me and you can hop on and we can talk about it in more detail and stuff like that. But yeah, you got them in shorts too. Yeah, like I said, these look like it's like picking it at random. So the bad thing about YouTube Shorts is you can't pick the thumbnail. Okay, but on IG you can.
See, the conception is regal, perspective is deeply embedded in genes of a legend. I'm king, come to rep the most lethal of weapons. Don't need me a heater, my genius is deadly. Keep one.
Yeah. So yeah, these type of videos are not bad. They're good secondary content, and I like that you have a website. But like again, your words are going off the screen right here as well too. And I'm not sure what's going on right here in your website. I like Wix though. I do enjoy Wix. That's my preferred platform for building websites and stuff like that.
Yeah. It's King with a Q. That seemed to be quite polarizing. Fuck it. Love me or hate me, I'm still the same me. Laughing at ladies attempting to save me. Love me or hate me, feel free to blame me. Claim that I'm crazy and say that I'm shady. Love me or hate me, it ain't gon' change me. Basking the way the divinity made me. Love me or hate me, it ain't gon' faze me. Pray with a faith that I may be amazing. My life agitates or infatuates. Either way you should brace for my crashing wave. Yeah, I came from that place where the cracking rain. It's a maiming to break down your castle gates. I might dagger bait, that'll captivate. Either way it don't weigh on my massive brain. I just bathe in some reason.
Yeah, like something like that song right there needs like a music video, and then like these, excuse me, these that you've been doing right here with adding the AI and stuff like that. Yeah, dropping them a couple times a month would be cool. Having some clips of them that go out once or twice a week in the shorts and stuff like that would be cool as well too. But you also need to diversify your content by having the music video and the clips of those going out on your IG and stuff too, because if you look at your feed right here, it's all clips of like the same in the booth things, you know what I'm saying? And so that's why, excuse me, yeah, and even if you go back here, you know, like it's all like in the booth and stuff like that. So it'll help diversify when you have your lifestyle content, your music videos, and some of your other related content as well too. I'm working on a video now. Are you sure? Because, you know, I've been telling you for fucking... Technically, I've been telling you for years, Sincere, that you need to have fucking music videos. But I've been telling you for at least months now that you've been back at it, that you need to have music video. But yeah, man. So like I said, my brain's starting to turn off a little bit. But we can hop on a call. Yeah, just message me back in IG and we can organize something, man. King, we can organize something to where we can. Yeah, definitely. Like I said, I fucking was cutting down a tree for like fucking 5 hours today, so I'm like, my brain's fucking shutting off. Let me see here. I want to see something. Oh, hey, so right here, change this logo to the new X one. Oh, you're a fucking vegan. You have to say it too, huh? That's whatever, man. Oh, you haven't even posted anything over there in a while. Right, no, I get that you don't use it at all, but if you're gonna have it up here, at least have the new logo. Excuse me. What is that, Patreon? Patreon's not even clickable. You must not have a link linked up to the Patreon one. Everything else is clickable though. What about TikTok? Do you mess around with TikTok? Oh, your Facebook. Okay, I would just go through and double check all of these, man, because yeah, the Facebook just showed up like that. So just double check your stuff, man. Let me see here. Interesting. So once you start creating different videos, I would probably showcase your videos a little bit differently by having some words going along with them as well too. This isn't too bad, honestly, for the content that you have right now, but you're going to want to categorize it and maybe have a player. So here's a website that I built for an artist here, and I actually have like his videos right here in like a player like this. So then it'll just, like, you hit play and he can go and listen to next, and it goes in a playlist. You can do that as well too. That maybe once you start diversifying your content, you may have to rearrange this a little bit, but it's decent. It's not too bad. I'm just glad that you got a website. So if you don't have merchandise, I would just hide this page. And then also with these words right here, you can a lot of those are dead, yeah. With these words right here on the screen, you can when you're in the editor, hold on, let me open up my page so I can follow along. So when you're in the editor, I can't show you the screen on this, but you'll know what I'm talking about. So let's see here. When you're in the editor, let me pull this up. Come on, computer. So what you can do is, like, when you click on the word and you click edit text, you scroll down to effects and you can select different effects. I like using D. But I like using option D in the effects, because what it does is it does like an outline around your letters, and so then it makes it pop off the screen a little bit more, especially when you use a similar background color to the color of your text. It helps it stand off. Maybe even using like making this more transparent to where you can see the background as well too. That might be an option as well too. Yeah, I'm sleepy as fuck too. Yeah, man, I would probably just like start maybe cleaning up a little bit of the stuff in here as well too, make it a little bit more presentable. I like the background you got right here on your homepage though, so I would have backgrounds like that for the rest of it. Like your homepage looks pretty solid, especially this part right here. So if I were you, I would just have something like this, a different one to put on every page. You know, like how I was. Like how on this website, right, that I built, like I got a different video on every page. See what I'm saying? And so that's something that, well, there's no video on the EPK page, but a different video on every page. That's something that I would recommend you check out. And let me see if I can find it. So you see how I use different text and stuff like that on the words. Sometimes I use a little shadow box behind. Let's see here. Let's go to my website here. So if you see, you can't really tell too much, but I got shadow boxes behind all these words and stuff like that. It's like a light opacity in here to make it kind of pop a little bit. Where was it? The artist tools one? Yeah, so on artist tools, I don't have any of those. I haven't redone the homepage, but on here I don't have the shadow boxes. But what I did is I used that text effect that I was telling you about. When you click on the text and you go to effect and you click the option D, and it'll put an outline around it to make it pop. Because see, I don't have any shadow boxes behind any of this, and all the words for the most part, like sometimes when it's blending in with the lights, but it all pops off the screen. Because I use that text effect. So I would use that. It helps, and that way you can have entertaining backgrounds and stuff like that. Music review, did I do it there too? No, I got a shadow box on that one too. This artist tools page is my newest page. I'm going to end up redoing the other pages to kind of look better like this, because this looks really, really clean. I like the way it looks. The home page looks a little janky in my opinion with the shadow boxes and stuff like that. But anyway, son of a bitch. I'm going to have a hard time, y'all. Ugh. Getting low on energy here. But yeah, King, hopefully that gave you some pointers there for a second, man. And yeah, let's meet up obviously whenever I'm more awake. All right. Yeah, no problem at all, man. Let's go ahead and check out. I got 2 more song requests and then I'm done. You hear that, Kahuna? 2 more and then I'm done. I'm fucking falling asleep damn near on this shit. So I got Angelwreck and Spectrum, and then we're gonna shut it down. So up next right here, this is Angelwreck with her song Together. Looks like your thumbnail kind of went beyond the package. Anyway, let's go and check it out. God damn, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm fucking dying over here. Okay, so she just finished editing it an hour ago. It's still unlisted, but here's the description. The link is in the chat.
Afraid of monsters, they were everywhere, not just under the bed, but real in every way. Then you came in my life, you wiped my tears away. When I'm scared you hold me, then the monsters fade away. Together, we are unstoppable. Together, we are strong. You hold me up when I'm weak. You keep me standing here, safe and sound. No more worries. You're my solid ground.
monsters fade away. No more ghosts in the night. I don't have to be afraid. You're here, ready to fight, to save me with all of your might. So I know it's all gonna be alright, yeah. Together, we are unstoppable. Together, we are strong. You hold me up when I'm weak. You keep me standing here, safe and sound. No more worries. You're my solid ground. You give me strength when you're around. You are my fiery passion. You are the one I love. Keep me close to you. I'll be forever yours. Together, we are unstoppable. Together, we are strong. You hold me up when I'm weak. You keep me standing here, safe and sound. No more worries. You're my solid ground. You give me strength when you're around. Yeah. Together,
So one thing I saw right there is that you actually have your name on here instead of Angelwreck together, and it says AJ instead of Angelwreck. So that's all I thought was interesting right there. But yeah, so what she was just saying, Swisher and everything, is that the beginning has Angelwreck. Yeah, is that like mainly like I remember you telling me about this. Basically, she was shooting this video, and some fucking nosy busybody came by and like, you can't use a drone without a license. You know that, right? Right? And so like it kind of killed her fucking motivation for shooting the rest of the video or whatever. So like a lot of her animation and stuff like that wasn't there in the actual video portion of itself. And she said that she didn't like the song either. Like she thinks the mix is ass and everything like that. But she was just using this to test out some different video editing elements and stuff like that. She's playing around with the video editing. But yeah, a guitar solo or a breakdown of some kind would be good as well too. I agree with that one. Yeah, it's just a editing practice and showcase and stuff like that. Mainly is what this video is. But yeah, I could see having a guitar solo or something would be fucking good. Absolutely, Angelwreck. I'm not going to critique it too deep because I know, like I said, what you're doing with this is just kind of testing around with different video editing and everything like that. So, but yeah, not bad with your video editing and stuff overall. The different colors and stuff like that was interesting, I thought. It was just interesting how it was interesting. Fuck the song. The song is ass. Yeah, the video editing was not bad. I like how you did the different colors and stuff like that. Different effects. So, not too bad. I think these video effects actually probably would have went better with an EDM version. Myself. Than just like a regular rock version. But yeah. Alright. Going to the next one before I start falling asleep. Had some Mad Max vibes. Yeah, I could see that. Alright. We got Mr. Spectrum up in here. Does not acoustic, huh? Interesting. Yeah, it's about 3.5 to 4 fucks worth of giving. There you go. Up next, we got Spectrum up in here with a song called Devastate. I guess this is an acoustic, it says. Let's go and check it out. Wait, this says a Saint Asonia cover. I can't. Yeah, I'm not gonna play a cover. I'm sorry, Spectrum. Nah, he seemed busy. That's fine. I'm not gonna play a fucking cover. Day by Day featuring Camllion. I'll play this one. I don't know why he didn't submit this one instead of a fucking cover. I don't even know why people would bother with covers. Anyway, we're not gonna go into that. Let's go ahead. Use this link right here. Day by Day featuring Camllion by Spectrum. Let's check it out.
Broken and shattered, feels like my heart is in pieces. But what can I say when the show must go on? Gotta keep digging deeper and bury it all. Fight a work and a chant on no planet involved. But there I go, stuck in my head again. These feelings like taking those meds again. These insecure thoughts, they never end. It never ends. Wake up, pop pills, but I'll never appeal to anyone. It's like everyone seems to carry on when you're dead and gone. Guess we live inside of never-ending paragon. Day by day, I'm scrolling. I don't know where I'm going. I can't break from these moments. Lost in thought, I feel broken. Day by day, I'm scrolling. I don't know where I'm going. I can't break from these moments. Lost in thought, I feel broken.
Broken to shambles and I can't find all the pieces. Somehow I've been this way for too long. All this weight I've carried on my back has caused me to fall. I can't let my heart surround you if I can't even love myself. Trying to make myself all brand new, but I can't change the way I felt. I don't know why I'm living this life, I'm failing, falling to my knees. I yell at the sky with tears in my eyes. I'm chasing what feels like a dream.
Day by day, I'm scrolling. I don't know where I'm going. I can't break from these moments. Lost in thought, I feel broken. Day by day, I'm scrolling. I don't know where I'm going. I can't break from these moments. Lost in thought, I feel broken.
All right. That right there was Spectrum and Camllion with their song right there called Day by Day. Not bad overall. I think there was some parts, especially in that second verse, could have been smoothed out cadence-wise a little bit. But not bad overall, man. Pretty dope. All right, Angelwreck, see you. Have a good one. Yeah, Switcher Sweet said try doing some stuff in the studio. It doesn't always have to be a music video. Yeah, that's where some of the music-related content can come in. I don't know if you were here for that earlier, Swisher, but I always suggest that artists create 4 different videos a month. All right, 4 videos a month. So you got one music video, and it could be any kind of music video that you want, honestly, really. Just with multiple scenes, and then you have the other 3 videos are a mix of music related content and lifestyle content. So the music related content would be, stuff in the studio, stuff behind the scenes, the writing process, stuff like that. And then the lifestyle videos would be like anything that is hobby or interest or anything like that that you speak to in your music. So like I said a little bit ago, if you're into political and social issues and stuff like that, and that's reflected in your music heavily, like my former co-host KP, his music is all social issues and everything like that. then his lifestyle content would be social and political, for lack of better terms, vlog style videos and stuff like that he could be making and stuff, and talking about specific situations that are going on. If you're about sports, you're about that. If you're about religion, then you have it based on that kind of stuff. Like whatever it is that your thing is in your music, then it would be something about that. So like for Angelwreck, for instance, a lot of her music, she's always talking about her relationship and her family and stuff like that. And so a lot of her lifestyle based content is her talking about being a mom and a musician at the same time, and so mom, a wife, a musician, everything like that all at once, so it kind of goes into all those different things. Like Kalvonix, for instance, he hasn't really been doing it that much lately, but he liked the idea when I was telling him that what he could do for his lifestyle based content is make more content talking about how growing up with the disability that he has, how it was tough and everything, and how finding hip-hop helped him overcome a lot of the issues mentally that he was having dealing with his disability, and how now he volunteers at local shit to help people who have disabilities try to find, overcome the mental struggles of dealing with the disability and living life with it, and also help them try to find their own version of hip-hop, like their own thing that could be a good positive outlet for them that helps them get past the mental struggles of living life with a severe disability. For those of y'all who don't know, he's got cerebral palsy, he's got walking crutches and all that shit, right? And so everybody has their own, and he reflects that in his music a lot. A lot of times he'll have fucking hilarious bars that will no cap, just handy and stuff like that. He'll make bars about being handicapped and stuff like that, and it's hilarious. But he does it as part of the owning what he's got to deal with and trying to make the best out of it, right? And so yeah, it's a lot of that stuff's in his music as well too. So that's what I was saying is yeah, I get what you're saying. Some stuff can be in the studio, and that could be part of the writing or the creation process, which she's done a few videos kind of like that, where she was doing the mixing and stuff like that, in the behind the music type of thing as well too. But yeah, I would have loved to see a fucking video for this goddamn song, I'll tell you that shit. And cause Camm, he gets on video often. Spectrum gets on video a decent amount. I don't understand why there's a lot of artists who are just obsessed with putting out as much music as possible, but fucking only 20% of their music even has any video whatsoever to it, let alone an actual fucking music video to it. That's just, it's a waste of putting out a song, in my opinion, because like I say all the time, if you don't have video for your song, your music just doesn't exist. It doesn't, because it won't move on any of the platforms. Okay, it'll move on the audio only platforms if you're getting enough traffic over to them. However, you're not going to be able to get enough traffic over to your audio only streaming platforms if your video element on social with the shorts and on YouTube with the long form are not there, because you're not entertaining people. And you have to visually entertain people first before they'll give your music a fucking listen. It's just, that's the way it is nowadays. And yeah, you can hand to hand in fucking review shows and fucking different fucking artists helping artist networks and shit like that, fucking follow for follow bullshit. You can do that and you can get a few hundred streams or whatever, right? But for your music to actually hit with strangers, seeing it for the first time and starting to like your shit, you have to have fucking video, because they eat with their eyes when it comes to music. That's how it is. And if you make a dope song, like this song was not bad, but guess what? It won't get the attention of a bunch of strangers because there's not a video for it. But if there's a video for it, they'll be like, ooh, and then they listen, like, ooh, and then boom, they're in, right? And if you're consistent with your drops, that's going to help them get in even better, you know? And I talk a lot about this all the time, but I really went in on it in my latest video, which at the beginning of the stream, Laura was really talking about, because she's super stoked that I mentioned her in the video, and made her kind of a centerpiece of the video. But it was to showcase her as a super fan. Like, what makes her a super fan? What specific things do super fans do? She's a prime example, and she's somebody who comes in this show. Okay, so she's like a real person. It's not somebody I made up as an avatar. Like, she's an actual fucking person. I fucking see what she does, and so I'm able to describe her as a super fan. What a super fan does. This is exactly what a super fan does right here in prime time example. Right, this is her, Laura, and okay, now why is she a super fan of Easy Mill? Well, that's because up until the last year or so, he is steady with all these different elements, right? And so I went into detail with the 3 base elements that you need to do to gain the attention of a potential super fan, but then turn them into super fans, you know? And video is the key. Yeah, it's definitely the ham and the chopsticks. Absolutely, Sack. It definitely, it's the ham and the chopsticks, because if you don't have video, your shit doesn't go anywhere. Okay, and like I said, yeah, you can hand to hand in DMs and fucking review shows and shit like that, but it's not going to reach strangers. You're gonna be, look, where is it? Come here. Where are you at? Nope. There, right here. Let's go to Angelwreck real quick, okay? Let's go to her channel. So, these are some of her, so this was a music video she didn't really like. Look at this. Her Heart of Gold music video, 2.6 thousand views. Okay. This Electro Mix music video, 1.7 thousand views. Another music video, 1.4 thousand views. Right? All these stuff, those are all videos, right? This is a lyric video. But like this one right here, Super Sleuth, 14,000 views. Right? Now these views, these songs, this one right here, 1.8 thousand, these went well because it was video. And because we fucking did proper promotion to put it in front of as many people as possible. Right? And then people come around. Like, she got 307 subscribers. She just started this fucking YouTube channel in January. You know what I'm saying? And so some of the content is going to hit, some of it's not. Right? It just kind of varies. But her shorts do pretty decently well. She got some that do good, some that don't. Look at that. 16, 102, 960. Right? It just kind of varies. But guess what? She's putting out content on a regular basis. Look, 2 clips from the same song. One got 70 views, one got 1.1 thousand. Like, those kind of things happen. You have to create video, though. Look, video. Whether or not you like Angelwreck's music, look at what she's doing, okay? Now, yes, me and her have been working on her marketing since January, but still, look. Video, nothing but fucking video. And some does good, some doesn't. Look, 28,000 views on that fucking short right there, right? That one has 246 for the same fucking song. You need to play the numbers game, okay? And if you don't play the numbers game, you're never going to get the traction that you want to have. Because, again, look, here's some of her other ones. Some songs hit, some songs don't. Some songs we put promotion on, some songs we don't, in order to get it in front of more strangers and stuff. But look, these, like 4 or 5 months ago, right? This is when she started doing stuff. But you have to have the music videos. You have to have video in total, because without video, your stuff doesn't go anywhere. Okay? It doesn't. And we just saw that with fucking What's his nuts fucking song? What's his goddamn fucking song? Where is he at? Spectrum. So this song right here came out 2 months ago and has got 152 views. Okay? If it had an actual fucking video to it, it might have done better. There's also a thing too right here where, you know, Spectrum is not very consistent. You know, he put out this little fucking thing, this little cover fucking 3 weeks ago. He put out this fucking song 2 months ago. And then before that, it was 4 months. You know, it was 2 months previous to that. And then he went another 2 months without putting out anything. But then right here, 6 months ago, he put out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces of content, because they're not actual videos, right? You know, like look how inconsistent it is, right? Like all these a year ago, they could be any time. But look, you got 8 months ago, 8 months ago. There's 2 in 1 month. And then 7 months ago, so there's 1 in 1 month. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the next month. And then 1 2 months later. And then 1 2 months later than that. And then once basically a month and a half later than that. It's not consistent at all, and most of it's not even real videos. He's got this solo in Chicago thing that he did like 4 months ago, whatever, but look, like other than that, there's no actual videos. It's all audio and fucking lyric videos and shit. He'd be able to do, he could do so much more moves with that. And then look, the fucking, see, the thing that trips me out right here is these fucking, he creates all this video content for shorts, remixing other people's shit and stuff like that, right? MGK and fucking, you know, all these other fucking people, Linkin Park and stuff like that, right? But he doesn't even have hardly any content right there. But it's just video people. Fucking video people. Because Spectrum's a fucking dope artist. You know? Exactly. Santa Claus. I agree. Sec. I'm gonna get the fuck up out of here. What's up, Kalvonix? I was just talking about you a second ago, bro. But, yeah, y'all gotta have video, okay? You guys have to have video for your shit in order for it to move. And you gotta have a good diversity of video content and put it out on a consistent basis. That's like, that's the sauce. You talking shit about me? Yeah, I was talking shit about you. No, I was talking about diversification of content. You know, you have music videos, you have music-related videos, and then you have lifestyle content. I was saying some examples of lifestyle content from different people, and I mentioned how me and you had talked about it. You haven't really done a whole lot of it, but me and you talked about some of your lifestyle content that you could do is, you know, your video content about how, you know, you overcame a lot of the mental issues with dealing, like living life with your disability, and how you've started helping other people with disabilities overcome a lot of their mental issues as well too. Zach is high as fuck and doing emojis in the chat, but you get what I'm saying. So that's what I was saying. I mentioned how you do stuff like that, and yeah, I mentioned other people as too as reference as well. So, but yeah, I was talking shit. But, I'm gonna get the fuck up out of here, y'all. I need to go to sleep. I'm fucking tired. But, yeah. Appreciate y'all coming by as always. Appreciate you, Sack, with all the emojis. In my chat as always, man. But, yeah, I'm gonna get the fuck up out of here. And make sure y'all check out my latest videos if you haven't checked them out already. Make sure you share them with artists as well too. What I'm doing, if you guys haven't already noticed, is creating one long form podcast video and then breaking down 4 3 to 5 minute long chunks out of those in order for the content, the information to be a little bit more bite size. So if y'all, make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. obviously I know most of y'all are, but if you guys see a piece of content, you're like, ooh, I should share this with all the independent artists I know, like the one I posted today about live streams. You know, make sure, you know, live stream strategy right there. Post that, give that to somebody. It's 2 minutes and 32 seconds. Fucking send it to somebody, right? Here's the long form, my long video right there, the 3-step formula. If you guys haven't checked that out, go ahead and do that. What is the app to split videos into shorts again? It's called Opus. If you look in our emails, when I sent you the call recap, I sent you a referral link in there. They'll give you like the first month for free or something like that. So use that. It's in the, like I said, the email from the call recap that we had a few months back. But yeah, like, you know, make sure y'all check out this one right here. Lindor, for those of y'all who don't know, this video right here that says how this indie artist sold out his album in 48 hours. This is actually a video that Lindor did for me. Basically shouting me out for the work that I helped him with on his album. And stuff like that, and his experience like working with me for a whole month. So that's a good one as well too. You guys want to help, you know, tell people, hey, y'all need to go check out this Hardcoast guy and everything like that. Share that video with people. It's like a real artist saying, hey, look, this is what happened when I worked with Hardcoast. I really liked it. And actually, me and Lindor and a couple other people just got off of a group call a little bit ago, strategizing a project that they got in the works as well too. So, but yeah, you know, all this content and stuff like that, these shorter videos are breakdowns from the longer video that came out before it. So make sure y'all share that stuff around, especially with indie artists that you know, and yeah, get the people tuning in and checking it out and stuff like that, and trying to help people. Trying to help those who want to help themselves. So I'm going to get the fuck up out of here before I just keep talking in circles. But y'all have a good one. I'll see y'all Friday on Hip Hop Radar Underground. Until then.